Friends, we have a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this, it's valid. There will probably be a message for you. But of course, if it's not resonating, it's not vibing, trust your gut, trust your intuition. So this is a pick a card, two piles. Are they sending you evil eye? If you want to pick both piles, sure, why not? But pile one is going to be the Orisha Elegua oil. Pile two is the selenite wand. You can pause here and meditate, see which one you are feeling called to connect with. Pile one, pile two. The selenite wand is a little bit dirty with charcoal. See you at your pile. Pile one, you chose the Orisha Elegua oil. Are they sending you evil eye? Because they might not be. And it could just be like low key, like low level jealousy, or it could be nothing. We're going to get to some clarity. So let's start off with how would you know this is your pile? Um, I want to start with what's the current predicament? What's the current circumstance that you're in, that you find yourself in, especially as it relates to who this could be in regards to who you're suspecting, right? Because you're coming to this because you're suspecting someone already. So are they sending pile one evil eye? So, who are they suspecting? What's the current predicament for pile one? Yo, we're starting right off the bat, aren't we? Okay, Five of Swords, Six of Wands. Oh, Four of Wands. So this definitely feels the energy of you're suspecting either it's a family member, a friend of a family, someone who feels like family, a friend who is family, literal family. Um, I'm getting maybe even someone you went to college with or that you knew in your 20s. I wanted to clarify, like, is this someone from childhood or like a bestie that you've known forever? No. So definitely not like someone from childhood, not a childhood friend, but maybe someone from college or maybe someone you met while you were in your college years in your 20s. Again, if that's not your story, that's not your story, right? But we got about two storylines here. So if you chose this pile, it's because you're either suspecting a family member or you're suspecting someone that you have some sort of roots with, some sort of foundation with, like a friendship that is definitely um wasn't birthed in high school. The friendship wasn't birthed in high school. It wasn't birthed in your younger years. It's a friendship from like your 20 years, your 20s. Maybe you went to like study together or study abroad. Okay. The current circumstance is, the current predicament here. Yeah, definitely heavy family vibes. Heavy family. Um, You might feel like this person is sending you such hardcore. I'm explaining your perspective right now. This is your reality, your subjective reality. We're not getting into yes or no yet, okay? So you probably are suspecting that this person is like creating blockages, like they're blocking your success, they're blocking your opportunity, like they're cock blocking in some sort of way. Um, like you feel like I don't know, like with this 401 Six of Wands, like there's certain milestones or goals that should be coming in right now in your life, that should be completing, should be manifesting, should be close to on the horizon of coming forward. And for some reason, like there's delays or things just aren't going your way. Maybe the accomplishments and the goals are coming through, you're hitting them, you're achieving them, but it's not like all the way hitting, right? It's not all the way what you want it to be. All right. The Magician and the Ten of Pentacles here, current predicament. So I do see that you're very, very focused on your material world, your money, your career, your finances, your financial stability, keeping your family tight. You're very protective of your inner world. If you have a family or a partner or relationship, you're very protective of that right now. In a way where almost like you're kind of isolating your family or isolating yourself from family. There's a lot of Aries, Gemini energy here, Leo energy. Um, I'm hearing Gemini moon, Aries rising, Capricorn, and Pisces. With the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups, this feels like you've tried to fish in a way, like you've tried to bait this person by sharing good news or trying to bring them in on things you're excited and enthusiastic about, especially like good things happening to you. And you've kind of thrown a line out there to bait to see like, are they happy for me? Do they congratulate me? Like, do they get excited when I come forward and share this information? So you definitely have been doing like these little tips and tricks. You've been strategizing with the Five of Swords. I don't want to say you're trying to like set them up. I mean, I don't see any malicious energy on your end, but you're pretty attached to this idea that this person said you do evil eye. Like you're pretty confident. Like you're pretty like attached to the idea, like, no, like I know they are. Like you're like, it's a yes. I don't even know why I'm at this pick a card. Um, okay. I do feel you've also like their energy's been a little bit off and wonky, this person was suspecting. Yeah, it's definitely a female. You're definitely suspecting it's a feminine energy. It could be a mother, it could be a sister or someone who is a mother, someone that you've thought to be like a mother-like energy. You've caught them in lies before. This is the thing. And I don't know, like there is an energy of like weaponizing children or using children against you or using children for ulterior motives or using children to manipulate and assert power. So that could be like refraining from letting kids see certain family members or using kids to kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what people do, like to using kids to like tell lies or I don't know. Swaying the perception of children if children are involved in this situation. If children are not involved in this situation, then I feel that you are either married to the child of this person, um, or this person treats you like a child or views you as a child. So again, it could be a literal parent or this person is a parent, okay? So we're getting super niche here. We're getting super specific here. But you've definitely caught them being a little sneaky. Like they've lied about something and then they've apologized. They got caught in the lie, you called them out. And it feels like one of those things where that's what raised the red flag. It was like, why did you lie about that? It's kind of silly. Why are you lying about that? And it does seem like you and this person reconciled, but the energy still feels fishy. The energy still feels wishy-washy here. So that's the predicament, that's the situation. That's how you're going to know this is your reading. Now, let's get you some clarity. Are they doing it? Are they sending you evil eye? If so, to what extent? Yes or no? We'll pile one. Are they sending you evil eye? I'm seeing there's a connection to sports, athleticism, football. I've seen the initials L, the letter L. So it could be like initials of names, towns, cities, schools. Someone here has an office job or like an administrative job. I'm seeing a lot of paper clips, having to organize, filing, paperwork, keeping paperwork really organized. So maybe you're an office manager. Someone could be either you or this person you're suspecting, like either they grew up, came from, or currently live by a body of water. I'm seeing very specifically an ocean, a beach. Okay. Are they sending you evil eye? Here we go. Currently at this moment. They definitely play a lot of mind games. They're very manipulative. Whether they know or not, they can be a little bit of a gaslighter. This person's really good with, I'm hearing Jedi mind tricks. Isn't that a rap group or a rap song? But this person thrives off conflict, thrives off toxicity and drama. They're not sending you evil eye. They're actually trying to change their behavior. Strength card in the tower. They know that like if they keep on this path of just poor behavior, we're going to call it that. They know that it would have much more severe repercussions, but it feels like there's an energy of they are on the verge of blowing up. Like they do want to say something. They want to speak their piece. They want to speak their mind, but don't test them. Don't tempt them because the person you're inquiring about is trying their best to not be naughty. They're trying to be good. They don't want to be on, Santa's naughty list, okay? But if this person definitely like, if they had to step up, they definitely have the willpower to put up a good fight, hold a grudge, stand their ground. They're not sending you evil eye, but they're definitely not the most forthcoming at this time in life. What are they doing? They feel sad about like a loss. Maybe it's like a loss to a connection to a husband, a son, a brother. There is like a masculine energy involved. Like they feel a loss of a connection to someone like that. I do see Scorpio and Virgo and Capricorn energy coming in now. But you and this person with the devil and the five of cups have a soul contract where you guys both provoke each other's bad behaviors. Um, you guys are karmic. You and this person you're inquiring about, your karmic soulmates, karmic connection, karmic relationship. It could be platonic, right? And they're not sending you evil eye, but they're also holding a grudge here. So that's that. You're in the clear. Congratulations. All right. I'm moving on to pile two. Pile two for the selenite one. Star Wars, Darth Vader. Maybe May 4th is important to you, or Star Wars is important to you. Cinema, TV, director, TV production, acting, screenwriting, selenite wand. Are they sending you evil eye? Because we don't know if they are. They might not be. And if so, to what extent? So we're gonna get into what is the current situation, what's the current like predicament. How are you gonna know this is your pile? How are you gonna know if it resonates? So what's the current situation in regards to this person? So obviously you're coming here because you have someone in mind already. It's not like, is someone sending you evil eye? It's are they sending you evil eye? Okay, so let's clear out some people because I think a couple people picked this pile and they just, did it for shits and giggles. Oh, love it. Anyways, thanks for coming through. Subscribe. Come back on the next video if you're bouncing. Okay. I'm seeing Aquarius energy. Valentine's Day is significant for this pile, February 14th. Pisces energy as well. Saturn in Pisces, Pluto in Libra. The letters H, the letters K, the letters Z. So those could be initials in people's names. Hershey's chocolate, Hershey's Kisses, chocolate candy. Just channeling here. So these could be signifiers to help you like identify more that this is your pile. You can live by mountains or a hillside. Okay. So anyways, uh, like what's the current energy in life? The state that you're in right now, right here, right now, you come across this reading. What's the current state of life? Where you got right now in life? What's the current predicament, especially as it relates to this situation or this person? This is how you know this is your pile. Okay. Right now in life, you actually have a lot of nice things happening. You've hit some sort of achievement. You are in a really good sense of a really nice place in life of like you're so rooted and grounded in who you are. You love who you are, you know who you are, what you bring to the table, what you want in life. Um, you've really applied yourself to your career and your profession, very career focused, ambitious group. And you've given yourself, you're one of those people like heavy Capricorn. You're loyal, heavy fixed sign energy too, especially Scorpio. You're so loyal to people, your relationships, your friendships. This is a group that has a small circle. You run with a small circle. You ain't all willy-nilly, like loosey-goosey with your energy. Sure, you might be social. You have a lot of connections, but like your core group, like you don't just let anybody in. Okay. And it's not a trauma response, it's just over time. Like you understand boundaries. You have great boundaries. You're in a state of life where a lot of people are giving back to you and you're getting a lot of good karma. You could have like accomplished another degree, education, graduation of some sort, and maybe some of you've gotten married. There's some sort of shift in social status and social perception right now in your life. Okay, so whether that's like you got a very high scale, upscale job, or you hit your master's, or you're graduating high school, you just got married or engaged. Okay, so something like that, a really big, like I'm getting something's transiting your ascendant sign in your natal chart. So like there's something big in life that you've accomplished. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, the world card. Now, as it relates to the situation with this person, how are you going to know? So the person in mind, the query, right? Person in query who we're questioning, what's the current predicament with pile two, selenite pile, and this person? Okay, definitely, I feel that the person you're asking about, they have a spiritual practice, whether it's like religious, or they go to someone, or they themselves are a witch or a spiritualist. I don't know why I feel the need to keep touching my hair with this pile. I feel like this is like a past life enemy, past life foe, or you've had a long-standing frenemy connection, or it's felt a little bit tit for tat. It's felt a little bit like there's been competition between you guys, unspoken competition. You've kind of parlayed in it a bit, you kind of dip your toes in that competitive energy, but for the most part, you're not really the one who provokes it or brings it forward. That person just like feels they have to compete with you. And you are tapping into that with the high priestess. Your intuition is definitely on point about this person. There's something up. There's something sus. Queen of Cups, high priestess. This person could be going to someone else for spiritual work. So we're going to get some clarity here. There's probably a lot of silence between you and this person. Like there's a long, ongoing, drawn out like conflict or disagreement, misunderstanding. I don't know why I heard misdemeanor. Maybe Missy Elliott. Hoping y'all don't have misdemeanors. But like there's just like, when there's just like a continuous issue that is like the culprit of why there's friction in a connection. And it's like, well, this long-standing issue isn't getting resolved. We keep talking about it. We keep saying, oh, we're gonna change, or oh, we're gonna apply ourselves, or we're gonna get better, we're gonna work on it. So it feels like there's this long, ongoing, drawn out energy here. This could be a sister, it could be a bestie. There's heavy feminine energy here. If it's not a female, then it could just be that they are getting influence from a significant female in their life, whether it's a female friend or a sister or whoever. But there is an influential female energy on the other side of the field, the opposing, and they're definitely on offense and you're on defense. We'll say that. What else can we see here? So there is some silence between y'all. I do believe that this person can be a little bit emotionally manipulative, emotionally immature, but they have high levels of emotional intelligence, so it's very interesting. All right, they're definitely with the Hermit and the Page of Swords. They're keeping an eye on you. They're spying on you. Even if you think maybe they're not paying attention to you, they are. They're probably got fake accounts. They're checking out your social media. Um, with the Hermit card, they've purposely separated their energy. So they've purposely chosen to disconnect, isolate, not communicate, block your number, unfriend you, okay? Because I see here that they're not really communicating with you, but they're very interested in still being in your life or seeing what's going on in your life without directly making it obvious that they want to know what's going on in your life. Passive aggressive much? I do think you know this. I do think that you had suspicions that they got a fake account or maybe you even caught a fake account spying on you. So are they doing evil eye? I mean, are they doing anything malicious here? They're definitely gossiping about you. And they're in this like energy of overindulgence. Like, let me recruit people to talk bad about pile two. I remember Cindy who had a minor tit for tat with pile two. Let me go to Cindy and call her up so we could like kiki and talk shit about pile two and like, let me gas Cindy up. Let me gas her up so I can have someone else with me to like be on this team. So they're on a path of recruitment. So they're definitely doing head talk. They're definitely, um, psychic attacking your crown chakra, psychic attacking. So you're probably getting migraines, headaches, disorientation, blurred vision. Um, you might want to do like a cutting cord ceremony, especially from your crown chakra, a cutting cord ceremony with this person. They're definitely sending psychic attack through gossip and they're definitely sending evil eye because they're looking at however they can look you up, whether it's driving by your house. I don't think they're literally driving by your house, but whatever means, I think it's more so online. Whatever means they have to check up on you, they're doing that. And they're in a period of like, they really like having this discourse with you. And with the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords, it's weird because they are hoping you reach out to them. They want you to make amends, but they're not gonna reach out to you. Okay. Um, so yeah, this group is definitely getting psychic attack. They're getting evil eye. I do see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus energy, Pisces energy coming in now. But don't worry about this blocking your blessings or because you still come in as the Empress, regardless of your gender. Like you're fine, your prosperity's coming in. You're in a really good place at life. And it might be good to temporarily like put this person on ice them out, put them in a corner for a bit, because they're just not on your vibration at the moment. And sometimes people need to be put on a timeout. I don't know. I'm not giving you advice. I'm just giving you advice. No, I'm just kidding. This is not any advice. This is not professional. Advice. I'm not held responsible for any decision you make based off this reading. All right, pal, two, good luck. Let me know how this resonated. Don't forget to book a one-on-one reading with me, Soluminati.com, or join my Patreon, and find me on Instagram. Ciao.